Hello again, everyone, and welcome into Hot Topics Recruiting Style. I'm Zach Klein from Channel 2, along with Michael Carvell, the recruiting blogger extraordinaire for the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. And Michael, at one point, Tucker High School's Elisha Shaw was ranked as one of the state's top 5 overall college football prospects. Top 5. Big defensive tackle, but he was sidelined with an injury. I know Georgia and Alabama absolutely love this kid. So what is the latest with Mr. Shaw?
Well, it's been a rough 10 or 12 months for Elisha Shaw. You know, it all started with a knee injury last year. He had surgery and worked really hard to get healthy for his senior year, and everything was looking very promising until Elisha had another setback. Just before the season started, he injured his neck while making a tackle in a scrimmage. That was in August. He's not played since, and the Tucker coaches told me this week they are not going to take any chances. Elisha had hoped to return for the state playoffs, but that is not going to happen. He is out for the year. Wow,
not playing a single down since that neck injury. You can understand, very serious in nature, of course, and a rough turn of events for one of these state's most prolific prospects in our area. We certainly wish him a speedy recovery, and I'm sure many in the high school football community do as well. How, though, as we move forward, does his injury impact his recruiting?
Well, that's the million-dollar question. His coach says that many colleges, including Georgia and Alabama, they still want him. And I believe that because he's got such a high ceiling of potential when healthy. But he's not healthy right now. And at this point, nobody knows when he will be medically cleared to play football again. And then Elisha himself will have to decide if he really wants to put on the helmet and pads again and decide, is it worth the risk?
Looking at it from a college's point of view, Michael, is it worth the risk to sign a player who may never play a single down?
That's a fair question. And if you remember back in 2010, there was another big-time prospect who suffered a neck injury and couldn't get cleared by the doctors. He transferred from USC to Georgia, got the green light from the Bulldogs, and the rest, you could say, is history. That was Jarvis Jones, the first-round pick of the Pittsburgh Steelers. But back to Elisha Shaw, when he takes official visits, each college has doctors that will get to examine him and formulate a medical opinion on his football future, so we will know more in January.
All right, good stuff. I know this is reality, especially with such a celebrated recruit, and you have to address it. This isn't exactly the stuff we want to talk about, though, is it?
Yeah, I mean, it's not, but football is a dangerous sport, and as we've all seen this year by the injuries in the Bulldogs and the Falcons, you know, any play can be your last play. So unfortunately, injuries are part of the game and always will be. That will never change. But the good news is that Elisha Shaw is a really good kid with a good head on his shoulders. He has a lot of people that support him in that Tucker community, and I think he'll be successful in life whether or not he plays football again. But we do, like you mentioned, wish him a speedy recovery.
Yeah, all the best, my man. Best of luck, hopefully at the next level and beyond. Michael Carvell, as always, thanks for the inside knowledge. We appreciate your time. We'll see you here next week on Recruiting Hot Topics.